finally getting around to filming something. I haven't filmed and put up a video in months. I've just been so busy. I finally finished the Pinata Era and got all of my group orders out. It was over, I think, 1,200 albums, so it was a lot of work, and it's just me doing it. And then in the summer, I just get busy because, you know, the weather's nice and I actually can do stuff. But I'm finally putting away my Pinata Era. What an era. I know there's a lot of changes right now in the Choice Ace community. We have a lot going on with the changes, but I'm excited for everything that they're going to do in the future, and I will be by their side the entire time. I have probably 400 cards to put away. I have not counted, but these are all for the Pinata Era, and they're not all just album and POBs. There's some other stuff in here too for like season's greetings and everything. And if you have noticed, I switched over to some Meowcafe binders. This is their new Manifest binder, I think. Not sponsored in any way. I'm just trying this all out on my own money because I want to archive all of my Ace stuff into just a really good system, and this is the current one I'm trying out. I'm gonna see how it is and if I like it. Putting this stuff in this binder took a lot of planning. I do have my usual excessive list of how I'm gonna lay out this era, and it's a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna get started and see if I can get this all done in a good amount of time, and hopefully it doesn't take me 3 hours. The first thing is this binder is in their 10 pocket layout instead of a 9 pocket. Not my favorite choice. I kind of feel like I should go to the 12 pocket ones, but I like the A4 plus pages for larger inclusions in this size than I do the 12 pocket page one, because they just fit better, I think, in here all at once. And I want as much as I can in each binder when I go back and put old stuff into these binders. So that means my videos will be a little weird because they have to be this way to get everything in frame. So that'll be an adjustment. So for this era, there was a bunch of events before the release of it. So it was a bunch of stuff to promote it and get fans involved and excited for the comeback. And most of it was hosted in Korea, so I had to get a proxy to do all of this. But the first thing I'm gonna put in here are the first thing I have are the invitation PCs. They were part of the cafe events they would host where you'd go around and getting stamps and you would get some of these randomly. And then I think they sold them on the last couple legs of the Rewind tour. So I don't have all of them, but I will put in what I do have. There are 4 per member, and I think I'm missing like 3 cards at this point. So if you have them and would like to sell, please hit me up, and I also have some to trade on my page. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting these in. I only have these 2 for Junhee, but I do have Donghoon's full set. So, looks a little funny, but I think that's the best layout for these cards. And then we have Wow. I don't have all of his, I believe. Oh, I'm just missing the one for Wow. I think I have Byung-kwon's full set. And I'll put some filler in the middle at some point. And then we have Yu-chan. I'll go here. So I had my proxy go to each event, and then you got a stamp. And if you got a full card, you could go to the last cafe they had, which you would win, where you can meet the members because the members were there. And then they had, I believe, some of these for sale. No, you had to bring an album to get these cards. And then you also got a Polaroid, so this is the one that my proxy got for me. I have Yu-chan, Junhee, Donghoon. Oh, Jihan. Wow. Oh, the backs. I did not show the backs. So each one looks like this. with the member's name. And Jihan was still going by Donghoon during this era, so if I slip up, please forgive me. There. So this page will look a little different, but trying to use as much room as possible. So for this event, you also could get some of these postcard sets at different stamp events, and I do have both of them. This one was at one of the random ones, and then this was at the last one that you had to be there and get all 6 stamps to receive. I have all of them, so I'm just gonna put them in here. If I can remember how I was gonna do that. So, a big reason I changed to Meowcafe is I just like their inclusion page system more because it fits different sized things. Oh, these are what the backs look like. Ooh. I did not have these in the correct order. Oh, no, that's right. So we have this set. And I think I will slip this in here as well. Yeah. So that will be these cards. And then we also got a sticker sheet for the last event, but it does not fit in the 4 pocket. It's just a little too big. I might be sacrilegious and cut the edges a little bit just so it will fit in here. But yeah, super cute. I wish we got stickers like this in the actual albums because I love them. But yeah, those will go in here later. Okay, and then the next thing we have are the broadcast photo cards. I do not have all of these, and I'm still working on them, so please be patient with me. And if you have any of these, please, please, please reach out again. So for this set, I have 3 members. And then this next set, I have and then the third set, I only have these 2. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a pain. And that's it for broadcast. I'm still looking for the ones that I need. But I believe the next few pages are for album inclusions. So these will be for the regular album photo cards. There were 8 per member, and the backs of them form a picture, which is very fun. And I absolutely adore these cards. And I still have a ton left over if you're looking for any. Feel free to visit my page. I have a bunch up for buy, sell, trade. In frame, but if you look at the backs, they will line up. Obviously not perfect because of the way the pages work, but I love it. And now I'll just go through and do each member's page. I love this era so much. I was glad to get at least one more OT5 comeback before they left Beat. And this was such a long era. So we have these ones, and his back are blue, of course, with his color. And at this point in time, Yuchan has already released his single. Junhee is popping off and trending on YouTube, and he's going to be releasing his music or his new album soon. So I have high hopes for Ace. These ones. I love these looks so much. Purple for Wow. And then we have Byungkwan. Byungkwan, who has been the quietest member since leaving Beat, which is absolutely his choice and he deserves rest. But if you had asked me which members would be the quietest after leaving Beat and taking some time off, I would never have bet on Byungkwan. So cute though. Ah, gorgeous. And here's your orange, of course. And then we have Yuchan, who actually gets cards this era. If you're curious, Yuchan has the least number of Ace photo cards because he missed out on 2 eras, My Girl and Adventure in Wonderland. But I'm excited to receive his Champagne Poppin' single and put that in a new binder. And then we have yellow for Yuchan. And for regular album inclusions, these are the postcards. There were 4 per member, and there's messages on the back of them. I swear I'll give a better flip through at some point, but this binder's a little awkward. What an era, oh my gosh. And then for pre-ordering the album, every 5 albums you got one of these perfume strips. No, they do not smell like perfume. They just have the perfumes that they had originally designed, the information about them on each of them. So I do have all 5 of those. And I put some of the larger inclusions in here to save myself some time. For the next part, we will be doing the Poca albums. So for the Poca albums, it was 1 QR code and then 4 selfie PCs per member. So I will be putting those in here. I love the Poca album PCs. They're gorgeous. I do wish they'd use the Poca albums more for fan signs this era, like they did for My Girl, because they're cheaper, but they did not. And I do have some Poca albums left over as well, over on my page. I love the outdoor ones and these ones the most, because I don't think we have album PCs in this concept. Oh, and the backs of these are gorgeous. They're just the name and the member's color heart. So, love. And we have Wow. I love this one so much. And Byungkwan. These are gorgeous. And the backs were so pretty. Then we have Yuchan. And then if you do sign up the Poca albums under the Poca app, there is an online event where you got just these digital pictures of these Polaroids. So I took them and turned them into a physical photo card because I love physical media. But yes, I have these. I made them. They're exact replicas of the photo cards that you got in the app. Even the backs are the same. So I just made my own. And I will put these down here to fill this bottom half. They're official, but not official physical cards. We start the benefit cards, which is the vast majority of these. Usually I do them all in alphabetical order, but the way it works out is a little wonky if I do it that way. So the first ones up will be specifically the pre-order benefits, so these ones aren't fan sign cards. They are just the benefits for pre-ordering the album. First up will be, these are Everline. Yeah, these are the Everline benefits. Gorgeous. Sorry for the lighting. And then these ones are the Fanplee ones, which I'd never used before, never seen the site before, but we got some this era. So these are the pre-order benefits. I did not show the backs for those ones. Or at least I don't know if I did. This next page will be K-Town for You, which are these ones. I hate that they don't put their name on the back. And then we have these MakeStar ones, which might be some of my favorite for this era. They're just so pretty. Switch those up. So I like the 10 pockets because most of the time it's just a 5-card set. But sometimes there's like a winner card, or I get a Polaroid for that fan sign or something, and I would like that extra 6th pocket that you'd get, or the extra 2 pockets you'd get in a 12 page. Ooh, these look so nice. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite sets. This page will be the MMT pre-order benefits, which are also very gorgeous. And then these are the Withmuu ones. So the Withmuu pre-order benefits, which is interesting because they look like they would be for the merchandise. The amount of mental gymnastics you have to do to plot out how an arrow will fit into a binder is insane when there's so many cards. But very satisfying when I finally get it. So we have this page, gorgeous. Oh, I didn't show the backs. I did not. I'll remember to do that. Okay. For this page, I'm putting the signed album benefit PCs. The first one are the Hello 82. And I love that each flower is color coordinated to their official colors. They look so freaking adorable. And then these are the M-Wave cards, which are super adorable. So they have a signature on the back and a little message. Actually, it just says Pinata in English and in Korean. And then this is the winner PC, so I think every certain number order you would get this card. None of my orders won. I bought this separately on, I believe, Mercari, Japan. So I'll put these in here. So this is where I run into, I'm not sure what to do with this card yet. So for now, I will put it just in the back here until I figure out where I'm gonna put it, but just so I don't lose it. Next up are the fan sign cards. These I will be doing in alphabetical order. So the first up will be AppleMusic. We have the online, and then the offline are Kirby themed, and I really want a full set of signed ones. I already bought 2 of them. So I bought Junhee's, and then the first one I ever bought was Byungkwan's because that is his signature character, he is Kirby. So I'm on my way for that set, but I will go ahead and put these in. This era was such a whirlwind of fan signs. I think I got myself into like 4 fan signs, but I got my joiners into probably about, I think, 14 different fan signs for my joiners. I worked really hard to get them into as many as I could because I do not want to get myself into that many, so I try and get as many joiners into fan signs as possible. First page, gorgeous. I just love seeing full sets on a page like this. Before, I would have to do 5 cards in a 9 pocket and then 5 cards on another 9 pocket, which was such a waste of space. Gorgeous. Next up is C Factory. This is the first time I have ever encountered this company. But these cards are gorgeous. They had like a devil theme. And then an angel one, which are gorgeous. Don't ask me why Byungkwons are oversaturated. And then my offline proxy did get a Polaroid, which they did give to me. Sometimes we agree to let them keep them. Sometimes they just give them to me, which is super nice because I work with them a lot, as well as using my Korean address proxy. I kind of split between the two. My goal for my ACE collection moving forward is just to get as much as I can of my back archives done. And then maybe OT5 Polaroids per era, which I've kind of started working on already. My Polaroid, I did get Yuchan, so I will put that in here for now until I designate a page for all of my special items. And then next we have Everline. So these ones are the face poke version and then the face squish version. So adorable. And the backs are just purple and blue, which I very much like. Then we have Everline 2. We have the scarf version, which I love. And then the hat version, also adorable. And for this one, my offline proxy also got a signed PC. So cute. I'll go ahead and put these in here. We have this set. Next is Fanplee. So these are the fan sign Fanplee cards. The backs are very pretty. The heart version, and then we have the, I think, heat pack version. Their eye makeup for this set was intense. And then my offline proxy also got a Polaroid for this era, and they did let me keep it. So I have it here, and we'll put it in here somewhere. And the Pola is for Junhee, so I'll put him in here. And then we have Fanplee. They only did one fan sign. These ones, I don't even want to talk about the cards. Okay, they're very interesting choices. These ones have messages on the back. I cackled seeing them. I will not go into further explanation. And then we have the sweet potato version, and then these are the bun version. I love when idols draw little messages and pictures. So, no comment. They're definitely unique. have this full set. So this is FLNK. And then next is K-Town for You. We have the online bread, melon bread version. And then we have the offline mirror heart version. These are very adorable. Gorgeous. Ace had been in the military for 2 years, and then Woods went in, so I did not get to see a lot of these Photocard trends until Ace came back. Why do I keep taking this out? Not used to this yet. I will get this down eventually. So we have the K-Town for You online offline. The next ones are the K-Town for You lucky draw. So for every album you bought, you got one of the regular bread PCs. And then for every 5 albums, so a whole set that you bought, you got one of the Polaroid PCs and a chance to win the actual Polaroid. I am thinking of buying one of them because I've seen one online. So that may be in the future. I've been very much in a buying Ace mood because of everything that went down. So if you ever decide to drop your Ace collection, please hit me up for anything I'm missing. It will not go to waste, and I will cherish it forever. So I do have this full set in. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then we start MakeStar, which have a bunch of different fan sign events. So these are the first one, which are gorgeous, stunning cards, because online and offline, phenomenal. Wow, breathtaking. Oh, and the backs are just pretty. So I will put these in here. Gorgeous. I don't know what else to say, sorry. Next are the MakeStar 2. So these are the online. I did get my group order joiner into this fan sign. I only remember that because you get the ID and I was able to keep the ID because I do want to try and collect them all. So these are the pilot version. The backs are very basic, but these are such a fun concept. They look so handsome. And then these ones are the offline version, which are probably one of my top favorite for this era. They're butterflies. They're like almost perfectly coordinated to each member's color. And I do really want a signed set for these ones. I have 3 of the 5 members so far, just missing Byungkwon and Junhee. If you are selling these, please, please, please let me know. So I will go ahead and put these in. These are so, so gorgeous. Yeah, there's a little bit of orange in this butterfly for Byungkwon. But yeah, I think I'd sell my soul for these cards. They're so gorgeous. Okay. And then this second page will be the eventual collection of the ID picks. I'll make a really cute background card for them. Oh wait, Donghun, go here. Or Jiham, sorry. And then I have Jiham, Wow, and Yuchan for signed cards, which honestly, stellar that I even found these ones, especially the Donghun Jiham one, because sometimes he is hard to collect. So that will be a work in progress. I forgot to mention for this set, I do also have the winner exclusive photo print, I guess, but I do have that as well. It'll go in here. And then next we have the last MakeStar, which is the 3rd one. So we have the bunny online ones. Adorable. I think Byungkwon fits the bunny aesthetic perfectly. Then we have the snowman plushie version, which these are very fun. And then for anyone who got into this fan sign. You got the special PCs, and then you got one of them signed. I did get my proxy into this fan sign, but I did ask if I could keep these cards. So I have, they got in the call for Junhee, so he signed this card, and then I do have the full set. These are so fucking adorable. So there is a multitude of like Ace lore in these cards. There's the song Clover that Junhee wrote, and now Junhee's fans go by Clovers, which is adorable. So there's little messages and good luck messages on the back of each of these and little drawings. Beautiful. But then I also saw someone online who had found a little gacha machine that was selling the little plushies that they're holding, but in like tiny form. So I got them to get one for me, and now I have this little guy to go along with this card set, which I love. And then this set will probably just go on this page solo for now. And I think this is probably the rarest set from this era. And here we will start the MMT fan signs. So this is MMT1, and these ones are the the blanket versions, which are so adorable. And then these ones, I think, are just like the jacket version. Oh, and then the backs are very boring, no offense. We have the online version. And the offline. And we have the MMT Lucky Draw. And here they're holding some Sanrio character plushies. I'm not gonna pretend like I know them all, but these are adorable, and I love it. And then for these ones, it was also every 5 albums got you a Polaroid PC and then a chance to win the actual Polaroid, and I did for Donghoon. And I'm still missing Wows, so if you are looking for Donghoon, I have an extra of his if you're looking to trade. And for this one, I bought all 25 albums myself and then sold the extra albums with just the one PC to my joiners. So I paid for all of the albums myself. That is the only reason I kept that Polaroid. But I will put these in here. They are too cute. And then for this one, I will put Polaroid in the front and the PC in the back. And skip a spot because I'm still missing Wows. Yeah, so if you would like to help me get that, please reach out. And then we have the last MMT set, which are, I think, like a regular set. These are the cheek version, question mark. And then a poke version, but these are like good luck ones, so they have little messages on the back. And I'll put these in. Online and offline. Beautiful. And then we have, for this page, MusicPlant, which I feel like came out of nowhere. I'd never really had any experience with the company, But we have these ones. I think this is the paw version. The backs of these are bright. So we have this version. I have to say I really do love their styling for this set. And then we have like a little hat version. And the backs for these are very red. So cute. So I will go ahead and put these in. And done. Okay, this next set is for MyStarGoods, which I have also never really heard of before. But we have these reindeer version, love, 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 and then Santa versions, which remind me of their Japanese fan sign. So I'm a huge fan. We have these in here, and right. So for this one, the winners got these postcards and Christmas cards from the members. I believe I bought both of these ones. And that's the only reason I have these two. If you are selling the other ones, please let me know. I think I will put them in like this, so you can see the little messages. Because I would love to collect all 5. Probably will not happen. And then we have the MakeStarGoods 2, which are the chocolate version. I think they did these for Valentine's Day. And then the graduation version, because they were promoting these, I think, well into March. They were still promoting, March and April even. So cute, the tiny little hats. Where's you, John? Am I stupid? Oh, yep. I accidentally left Yuchan behind. Oh, but their tassels are color coordinated. I did not notice that. Left him behind. And then these are the Whosfan Cafe PCs. So it was a cafe event hosted. I think the members did stop by at one point. And you got photocards depending on which location you went to. So I do have both sets. I really like the second set. We'll put these in. Oh my gosh, don't they look so cute? All set. So for this event, there were also ID photos, photo cards. I do not have the full set because I think you only got like one, and I got, I think, wows, and then I bought the other 2. So I'm still looking for these if anybody has them available. And then you also got printed PCs, so you could print a picture out, and on the back would be a random member's message. I did not get to do that event. They sold out by the time my proxy got there. So if you are selling those as well, please let me know. I would love to collect those. I don't care what the photo card is, I just need the back of them. And then we go on to Withmuu, which had a bunch of fan signs. So Withmuu 1, these are the online, which are another favorite set just because the concepts are so different than the others. They have little fruit cups, I think. But they look like they're going to a picnic on the back. So cute. And those actually look really good. And then we have the Band-Aid version. Adorable. So I'll put these in. And I'm sorry if this is cropped or anything or zoomed in weird. I cannot see what I'm doing on screen. So, good luck to me in post. Why do I do that? So we have this set all set, this set good to go. Then we have Withmuu 2. So we have another scarf version. I like this one because he's just petting you on the head. And then we have a fish bread photocard. Oh my gosh. Wait. Hold. Okay, I'm just realizing this now. This card made me realize that I just bought this literally the other week at a con because it reminded me of Jiham, because we always compare him to a otter. And oh my gosh, it fits this card perfectly. They're so cute. This just made my day. So cute. Okay. But yes, fish bread version as well. So I'll put these in. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Withmuu 2. And then we have the Withmuu Lucky Draw, which are these gorgeous Hanbok and fan cards. And then these are the same thing. For every 5 albums, you got one of the cards. And then I found somebody selling the WoW Polaroid online, and I snatched that up so quickly. So I do have the original Polaroid for this one. And I don't mind showing these Polaroids only because everybody already has replicas of it, so that's fine with me. And then we have Withmuu 1. So this is the first fan sign. Unfortunately, Junhee was not well during this time, so he did not participate in this one. So we'll leave his blank and put in a filler later. We have a bear hat and then like a bunny bonnet. It's a bit rude for this look. Okay. I completely forgot, but for this fan sign, the online or the offline, I think I got this for the offline. The winners were raffled off a signed postcard with a custom message on the back. I'm not going to show it. I have Donghoons. I will put this in here and maybe one day have all of the members, but for now I'll be content with this one. Oh look. And then we have the second Withmuu Lucky Draw event. This one was enormous. You had to buy so much stuff for this one. So this was another, every 5 albums you bought, you got one of the Polaroid PCs. So I ended up having to buy, I do believe, 50 albums personally just to get this full set. And then I gave away, or not gave away, I sold all the extras to my joiners so they could get member specific ones. I do still have some extras left over from this if you are interested in any of these sets. So we have the Fox version, and yes, they are Zootopia themed. And I did get the signed WoW card for this one. And then the Polaroid version, which just have like a basic back. These are so cute though. Whoever owns this Polaroid, oh my gosh. Then we have the bunny cop, so it's Judy's version. Byung-kwon looks so good. He's so cute in it. And then for this one, I did get the Junhee Polaroid. So I have the Junhee Judy Hopps Polaroid, the original one, and then all of the PC, or the Polaroid PCs as well. So yeah, these were a lot. This era honestly was so much. And then I'll go ahead and put these ones in. So I have the Fox or the Nick version. Oops. We'll put both of those in there. We have the regular PCs and then the Polaroid PCs. Gorgeous. And we have Judy Hopps version. Again, I don't mind disclosing this Polaroid because everybody has copies of it. And I think that's it for benefit cards. That's all of them. That's the whole era, yeah. Oh my gosh, I've just been blindly going through this. For, oops, I forgot, for the cafe event, there were photo prints also that I will put in here separately at some point. I just have to go get extra pages for it. But yeah, that's it. That's everything. I will do a quick flip through. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick end flip through. Didn't get through all of the cards in the container because this is Season's Greetings and then this is merchandise. I might try and squeeze the merchandise in here, but this binder is looking pretty full already. So yeah, I will get some fillers in here. And sorry the backs don't quite fit in frame as well. But I'll do a flip through on my Instagram that shows it in portrait mode instead. So we have album inclusions. We have the postcards. Great era. Obviously, Ace deserve way better than their company, but I'm excited for what they do in the future. And we'll be hosting for anything, so please follow me if you are a big Ace fan. Or Woods. Then we have Poca albums. Then we have pre-order benefits. Let's see if I can remember. One of these is Everline and the other one is Fanplee. Yes. MMT, MakeStar, pre-order benefits. Oh, that's wrong. K-Town for You, MakeStar benefits, MMT, Withmuu, pre-order benefits. And then we have Hello 82 M-Wave with the M-Wave card in the back. AppleMusic. C Factory, Everline, K-Town for You, No, FLNK. Nope, these are Fanplee. FLNK. Think. K-Town for you. K-Town for you. Lucky Draw. MMT. Oh, MakeStar. My bad. A little blurred together. MakeStar. MakeStar 3. The winner set. And then we have MMT 1. MMT Lucky Draw. And MMT 2. Then we have MusicPlant. MyStarGoods. And then the winners for that. And then MyStarGoods 2. Whosfan Cafe. And more. Puts the postcards in as well. Or photo prints, I guess. And then we have Withmuu. Lucky Draw. Withmuu Lucky Draw 2. And that is it for this era. Oh, the only thing I forgot to put in here are the photo strips for, why do I have 2 per member? Maybe I had a plan to do something with them. These are the photo strips that they did to promote the album as well for Photoism booth. I will put those in here as well, probably towards the front because it's kind of a promo thing. But other than that, that is the end of this era. The next video will definitely be the merchandise and season's greetings. I'm just exhausted from filming this for probably 2.5 hours and I need a break. But please look forward to this. And I can't wait to see what Ace do in their future. Thanks for watching. Bye.